Hello everybody, in this video I'll show you how you can use Imagine Anything to generate images using AI. I'm going to cover all the major features of this tool, so make sure to stick around till the end. To get started, go on this website called imagineanything.ai. I'll have the link in my description and click sign up on the right. Here you can use your Google account to sign up for free. After you're logged in, you're going to see this button called Generate Images on the top right. You can also get some inspiration from the images that have been generated by other users. Let's take a look at one of these images. So here we have an image of a chimpanzee or monkey riding a bicycle. If we look closely, you can see that we have the prompt as a monkey riding a bicycle, we have some tags, and we have a category of bicycles. You can also see the image model which was used to generate this image. Here it's Flux 1.1 Pro. In the license section, you'll also see that this image is royalty-free and can be used for commercial or personal purposes. Just like that one, you can see there are other categories that you can scroll through and get inspiration from. You can also search through these images by tags. For example, if I want to search for dog pictures, I can search for dog and click enter. You'll see there are already a bunch of images that have been generated that you can use. Here, you can click this button called Remix and reuse all the information that was used to generate this prompt. Now, if I just click Generate, it's going to generate another variation of the same image. And here we have a brand new image of a dog wearing a Santa hat, but it's different from the last one, so it's unique to you. Now you can click this arrow button on the top so you can download this image. But to get good at this, I always recommend starting from scratch. For that, I'm going to click the Generate Images button on the top, and here we have a place for you to provide a prompt. When you click on it, there's three buttons which pop up. The first one is the aspect ratio. When you click on it, you can select the aspect ratio of the image being generated. It can be square or wide or tall. Then we have a button to refine your prompt, where you can just start with a few words of whatever you have in mind, and Imagine Anything will improve that prompt and make it much more detailed. I'm going to show how it works in just a second. The last button is the one where you choose your model. When you click on Advanced, you're going to see that the three different models that are available with Imagine Anything shows up. You might have heard of Stable Diffusion already, which is the de facto model that a lot of tools nowadays use. Here you can control the scale, the sampler, number of samples, guidance preset, steps, and style preset. Next, we have the Flux model, which is newer and really good at generating realism or images of people, especially making sure that their fingers and hands are really high quality. And lastly, we have ideogram, which is really good at generating images for social media and other kinds of graphic design. To get started, I'm going to select my model as Flux and use a prompt that I've used before. We have a female alchemist dancing in the forest. Now let me first make a generation without refining the prompt. I'm going to click Generate. Wow, our image is already pretty high quality. Now if you see here, Imagine Anything has already added three different tags here. Our category is fantasy. Now I can add even more details by clicking the Remix button, where now I'm going to click the Refine Prompt button. Now this is a really good feature if you're new to generating prompts, because you see it has added so much more details. Here we have a mystical female alchemist gracefully dances in an enchanted forest, surrounded by swirling tendrils of magic and alchemical symbols in the air. Her flowing robes are adorned with intricate patterns of stars and planets catching the dappled sunlight filtering through a lush canopy above. There's so much more details here, but I'm going to keep it just like that and click Generate. Wow, look at that image, and I was already impressed by the last one. I hope you noticed how much more detailed the forest got. Now, if you click on the pencil icon on the bottom right, you can add some more edits to this image. This allows me to resize the image from square to wide to tall. I'm going to keep it at square so I can get the entire forest and click Create. And now if I click on the down arrow here, it's going to download this image. Alright, now I'm going to try some graphic design for social media. So I'm going to change my model to ideogram, and I'm going to generate a flyer for my yoga class. I'm going to do flyer for my outdoor yoga class. And I'm going to change the aspect to tall, because this is going to be for Instagram. And I'm going to refine the prompt as well. All right, so we have a vibrant flyer for an outdoor yoga class showcasing a serene scene at a peaceful park at sunrise. I'm going to click generate. Wow, that came out really good. Now, if you see here, this is not exactly realism. So the images of the people doing yoga are not realistic, and that's expected because this is a flyer. And one more thing I wanted to notice, which is really important here, is that the spelling of every single word here from join our outdoor yoga experience is correct. There are some mistakes here, but that's not that important. You can edit this out. This is not as visible, but every single word here is correct in spelling. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. I can edit the bottom part later if I want. Now I'm going to do another style of design. So I'm trying to generate a voucher which gives someone a 20% off discount at a yoga class. I'm going to click refine prompt and click my model. Make sure it's ideogram. I'm going to make it wide this time and click generate. All right, we have our 20% off coupon, but I actually don't like the color scheme of this. So I'm going to add some more details. Make sure the color scheme is green and yellow. Click generate. I just realized that I actually didn't remove the part where it mentions the color. So it uses this section called use a soft color palette with gentle hues of lavender, sky blue, and pale green. I'm going to remove that because I don't want anything lavender. Now, as you see here, every time it generates a prompt, make sure to look through the details to see if it matches exactly what you're looking for, because these prompt generators give a lot of data based on their dataset. There we go. That looks much more brighter and pops a lot more. We have 20% discount for a yoga class mentioned in a discount voucher. What I'm really impressed by more than the colors is how it gets every single letter and every single spelling correct. And AI has been struggling with that in a lot of other tools. And this is the first tool where every single generation gets most of it correct. So I'm going to go ahead and download this. Now, I recommend everybody to keep generating images until they find something they really like. For example, I started with this banner of the yoga discount to this and finally to this one. Now, to generate a lot of images, make sure you have the right subscription. If you click on the pricing page, the subscription I have is called Deluxe, which allows unlimited images per month, which I highly recommend, or you can choose the premium one, or you can get started for free. Now, you can cancel any of these paid subscriptions anytime you want, so I definitely recommend you to give it a shot. I would like to thank Imagine Anything for sponsoring this video. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, make sure to click subscribe on my YouTube channel and click like on this video. Till the next one, thank you so much.